Welcome to xGameZones, hub to latest popular games, reviews, preview and news. Mary Skelter 2 is a wonderful, first-person dungeon-romping adventure RPG. Even if you're not an anime fan, you'll find some delightful and fun characters here to enjoy. The game is packed with things to manage and a few gameplay doldrum avoiders and jail trails and puzzles encountered along the way. The beautiful character drawings and voice acting can be enjoyed equally well at home or on the go. The Mary Skelter gaming universe takes place via the first-person dungeon of an underground prison known as the jail. Terrible creatures called Merkin act as the wardens of the jail, capturing humans and submitting them to various forms of tortures. The cast of Mary Skelter 2 consists of anime versions of classic fairy tale characters known as Blood Maidens. In Mary Skelter 2 you'll encounter classic characters named Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, Thumbelina, Snow White, and Sleeping Beauty. The story revolves around Itsuyu and his friends who form the Dong group as they try and explore this jail dungeon and defeat the nightmares within. The story is presented as chatter between the characters in your group, replete with gorgeous anime-style artwork and strong English-based voice acting. These are certainly some of the game's strongest features that will keep comic book enthusiasts moving forward to reveal. Please subscribe in our YouTube channel and follow and like us on Facebook #xGameZones. Visit our site at www.xgamezones.com for more gaming review. Mary Skelter 2 takes place in first person and is essentially a grid-based dungeon crawler. Each floor is depicted on a hidden map and you'll go forward, strafe side to side and turn around to uncover areas of the map and surprises on each floor. Along the way, puzzles will need to be solved to advance further into the dungeon level. Of course, each journey will have more than a handful of, sometimes random, turn-based battles played out similar to a Final Fantasy game. Control is fairly simple considering you're restricted to XY movements on a grid. Whether in docked or undocked mode, the game was easily playable and worked well. On the large screen, the lovely anime artwork lost some of its clarity but not enough to diminish the fun. Character gameplay and management include a lot of features, including a blood splatter gauge that once filled puts a character into massacre mode. In fact, there are so many subsystems that you might get overwhelmed with all the possibilities. One example is the use of blood crystals to plant blood flowers. These flowers can be harvested for additional items. Combine that with the ability to splash them with Merkin blood by performing a critical hit during a battle to get even rarer items. Another example is that each jail has 3 desires that players will need to fill up to provide bonuses and satisfy the jail's mood. However, if the jail's mood worsens, players will soon see a white mist, meaning that a nightmare is near. If the nightmare gets too close, players will enter nightmare hunt mode, where the nightmare will chase you through the dungeon in real time. Yikes! Nightmares cannot be defeated unless the core of the dungeon is destroyed. Barring that, you'll have to resort to stunning a nightmare to escape. Of course, how can one not smile when one game mechanic is Lick a Blood Maiden? This is actually a move, Lick, to revitalize a character's health or create temporary boosts. Mary Skelter 2 also boasts the usual RPG elements. Naturally, you level up party members to give them higher stats. You'll also make use of blood pack drops to unlock new skills and new powers. By collecting jail pieces, you can add these items to a randomized roulette that can yield additional rewards. Mary Skelter 2 also contains the first game, Mary Skelter: Nightmares, as a DLC add-on. This Switch version includes revamped systems and balances to the original release. The included DLC content also includes Death End Re, Quest Job Attire 1, which unlocks a new job class, skills, and outfits inspired by Death End Re. Quest for the following characters: Atsuyu, Little Mermaid, Hamon, Gretel, Rapunzel, Kaguya. Death End Re. Quest Job Attire 2, which unlocks a new job class, skills, and outfits inspired by Death End Re. Quest for the following characters: Thumbelina, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, and Alice. This sequel also adds another degree of difficulty through the Jail Trail subsystem. Via this system, you can set dungeon conditions like no saves or heals and then run the trial. Completing a jail trial provides better item drops and more experience. If you have any comments or suggestion, feel free to comment below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe in our YouTube channel and follow and like us on Facebook #xGameZones. For more gaming review, visit our site at www.xgamezones.com. Don't forget to click the notification bell.